Hello, Free Enterprise fans. Thank you for joining us for this last restream of the club season. This is the grand finale of the From the Perspective of Club. Behind the scenes, Dathis is on restream, holding this together with Chewing Gum and Dreams, and Esgrunt is handling the tracking. I'm joined in the booth by Club Captain Firebird Lover. Hey, FBL, I thought we ran out of characters.
Great request. Yeah, I thought we ran out of characters too. And to be perfectly honest, my original plan was to do a 12-person club, 12 games. But the jokes were running around about playable Golbez so hard, so long that eventually I just sort of caved and put in 13 and said, maybe the admins will say no. But they didn't. So here's what we end up with. We have Cecil stepping in for his brother because unfortunately, yes, playable Golbez still doesn't exist. Hope for it in 5.0. But as you can see, both the runners renamed Cecil to Golbez, and you start off joined by Fu, Vanilla Fu, and there's only one other character in the seed, Kane. He can't really join your party because this is a 2-person max party size, and it is permajoin. The only way you can get Kane is if you say no to Fu and walk around with a DKC until you find a gated Kane. The only reason Kane's even in the seed is because he's one of the objectives. This is going to be fast and exciting and fun. It is an SMS seed. It is an Apple seed. And it is starting, so get ready to watch the runners get a lot of power very quickly and just sort of go to town on this seed. All practice seeds I've done and all asyncs I've done have been extremely fast. And shocker, we start with a Fu.
And a hook.
Ooh.
Oh, we have divergence already.
Yep, Rex does exactly what I expected Rex to do.
I mean, I'd be tempted if there was a gated character check from the starting item.
This is true. You could potentially run straight over, get lucky, and find that Kane. I'm excited to see whether that ends up playing out that way. But that's exactly where Rex is going. Gambit's doing the more usual thing and going shopping with an SMS Appleseed.
And all chests are empty, so no looting the basement or anything.
Another thing you will not see in the seed, grinding. The Eno XP is on. In fact, you can't even get encounters. So you just get your experience from bosses. Like I said, this will be fast. Oh, I missed the shopping game. Oh, did he do shopping?
I kind of tuned out when the rearranging of spells started, because that's always thrilling. But it looks like Gambit's going to go ahead and convert over to Paladin mode.
Well, that's the way to bring real power to the seed. Can't blame this decision.
And with no grinding, you kind of want to start getting those levels sooner rather than right before the giant.
I'm wondering if Rex realizes his SMS, because that was a really good store that he just bought nothing in.
Well, hopefully he notices the lack of open chests.
We know where that trap chest was.
And there goes some orbs. Oh, there's Kane.
And Rex is rewarded for his hubris.
So we got a uncle and his nephew hanging out, and we got a buddy movie.
Well, let's remember this is supposed to be Golbez. Oh wait, is Golbez Fu's nephew?
Yeah, because he and Cecil are brothers.
Oh yeah. Relationships are weird in this game.
I mean, not as weird as ages.
As what? Oh, ages.
Yes.
We don't talk about those ages.
I
And we have
wasn't ever clear if Golbez and Cecil were supposed to be twins. Maybe the After Years talks about it.
so we have Rex coming back in. I think he might have remembered this is SMS. Not interested in any of that junk. Yeah. So far, Gambit has not been punished for coming here without doing any shopping. I was a little worried about that. Early Pan probably not going to do much. These objectives pretty much say get underground, find the key, find darkness, and go on a boss hunt. Oh, there's the apples. I'm assuming Rex bought enough to go
Damage
to
his
town.
finger.
Just hold down the A button. Zeus gauntlets. Rune Axe is okay, but we're gonna find better in this seed.
Yeah, really, get greedy.
I didn't notice Gambit's naming scheme. Question mark, Lawrence Media, wherever they are. Grab some Boreases, that's fair, he won't have any magic.
I kind of love that for Tella because Golbez doesn't even seem to know what the old dude's name is or why is this person attacking me?
Yep. For Golbez, it was just a Tuesday. Oh, Bacchus. I'm imagining that the main, besides weapons, which we know Rex definitely wants, and adamant armors, which I'm sure he is looking for, Rex's other interest is to find life potions and elixirs. Oh, there's an ogre axe.
Also picks up a blizzard spear.
He's got a little bit of power, but he's still looking for the back row glitching, our friend. The back row glitch is on. These flags are designed to let the runners go through as fast as possible. Oh, Moonveils. That's a big find for Gambit, and will be an even bigger find when Rex finds it. But designed to let the runners go through as fast as possible, so there's pretty much nothing to slow them down. One slightly interesting thing to note is that there is a flag you very rarely see called Shop Unsafe on. That was just to make it more likely that you'd find the apples early. But it does mean you might not find life potions on the overworld. Or even at all.
There's that dwarf axe.
Both runners have found a way to back row glitch. Oh wait, no, that was...
Ooh, elixirs.
Yeah. That's going to be a very important shop for Rex to find.
Yep, we've got our white mage.
I don't know if Rex noticed that that those were ag apples and not golden apples when he...
Gave Kane MP.
Well done, Rex.
Oh, there's D-Mist.
Which doesn't matter. This seed breaks one of the biggest rules of this club. Normally, if you weren't part of the party, or Edward himself, that had Edward give you the harp, then you don't get a free item from Edward. But again, I wanted to be as fast as possible, so Edward's got the free item. Golbez just killed Rydia's mom because he's evil.
That's true. It's not for profit, it's for fun.
Fits the story. Oh. I think Rex has made a big mistake.
Rex, Oh no. Might have to go get some Gaia drums.
I think he can do that fight. He just needs to heal up Kane before doing it. A 5,000 hit point Kane who's still only got 400 health or 200 health, whatever.
Yeah, percentile damage is problematic there.
I don't remember. Oh, this was the shop with Moonveils. While it won't help against CPU, this will be very good in the long run. I think we're going to get 2 towns of shop chests here. Yep. Still hunting for an adamant armor, probably. We'll take Sorcerer Robes, they're fair.
Yeah, Rune Ring's nice for that foo.
It's a good choice. Gambit grabbing the Silence Staff because he didn't see that Life Staff that Rex already saw. And now we're going to see a lot of Cure 2s being used to get Kane back in the game.
Well, there's the Curse Ring if you really need it.
It could arguably be helpful. Maybe if you see elements at Sealed Cave. Or I guess
Old
even
Nation Kaipo is still at it.
99 Soma drops, we know exactly what's going to happen there. Still haven't found a super weapon. Ogre axes are sort of the best we've seen. I think at this point our runner is getting at least a touch nervous, though this is a hero seed. So if they happen to find Adamant and Legend Sword, they could easily get a nice weapon from Kogel. Or they could get, what's the junk weapon? Oh, Excalibur.
Yeah, that's it.
So I wasn't paying attention when we found Kane at the hook route. Did you see who the boss was?
I think it was a Sparkle. Although if I'm just wild guessing, that's the highest odds sprite to be correct.
Esgren agrees with you. Safeties are on, so that shouldn't be Wyvern unless there's a cheeky magma key somewhere. Though this is, again, breaking another rule that is not a vanilla Wyvern, that is just a, I want to say Witchburn? Maybe
I
Wyvern?
think it was Wyvern.
You know, someone in this...
Yes.
Yeah, sorry.
It is Wyvern.
Yeah.
I've got the flags up.
Fair. Someone in this commentary booth created these flags. You'd think they would know, but...
No, that's nonsense.
There we go. Now we got a little bit of power for our paladin.
I like to imagine that instead of Paladin Cecil, we're getting shirtless Golbez from Ordeals.
Why would you put a curse ring on? Okay. Damn it. Please.
Don't curse the old man. He's very nice.
I mean, you want to curse the Golbez. He deserves it. We know that. And there's gold apples.
Yum, yum. Ooh, Hourglass 3s.
Oh. Probably not necessary, but always good to have in your back pocket.
I think we're gonna get harp soon.
Oh, what is the... So we're still basically looking for darkness. We've got a way underground. So we're basically looking for darkness in the tower key. So that's it. If this is darkness or the tower key here, then we've got a very upset Dathis who is in this race. Other than that, we just have a very happy chat that gets to listen to music.
Yeah. And hey, maybe it'll be elements or one boss hunt.
Also, I'd like to give a big shout out to Dathis right now, who was able to make sure that our hero icon was an appropriate Golbez when we didn't know if that'd be possible at first. He did
And
all the
he
work.
is looking so dapper.
Let's see. Gunmir's an upgrade that we know Rex was looking for. And if I remember correctly, this will be the elixirs. Yep.
That it is.
And finally, Rex has a white mage.
But I think we're getting to music mode.
Oh yeah.
I hope we have something fun and appropriate to our today's hero. I have no idea what that would be, but I'm excited.
Given everything, I think I'd like the boss music for Lunar. He's very Golbez-like.
Yeah, that would be good. Those are some beefy boys on Rex's side.
Yeah. And we will now be quiet for the start of Eddie's tunes.
Well, that was a little too cheerful for our boy Golbez, but that's okay.
Unless I'm mistaken, you're playing one of the Lufia games right now, aren't you?
Yep. I haven't played it in so long. I don't know, but
Also, that pink tail, that is an adamant armor. They're in shops too, hopefully, but that is at least one.
and that's the important part.
And I wouldn't be entirely surprised if Gambit didn't decide to go pick that. Oh, well. After remembering that Eddie exists.
We've all made that mistake. I choose to think that Golbez is just mugging Eddie right now.
And that's the tower key. So we have the starting key item gave us a cane. Was that a Masamune that Rex just got?
No, that was the Legend Sword.
Oh, Legend Sword. Okay.
A sword that we might actually use.
Yeah. So the starting key item gave us cane. The free key item gave us Zot. The starting key item also gave us Dwarf Castle. So literally, we are a darkness crystal, and wherever the heck Elements is hiding away from Go mode.
And we have a question in chat about explain the flag set. So this is from the perspective of Golbez, and he's robbing all the stores of all their stuff.
The short idea here is that Golbez is the villain. Therefore, unlike the heroes, the villain has access to everything he needs. He just goes into shops and takes it. He doesn't have to go looking through chests. That's what heroes do. He doesn't grind. That's what heroes do. He's just going. He starts off with massive tower, thus the reason that at least one of our runners had vanilla food to begin with, and that there are apples and Soma drops just available for free. So it starts off with massive tower, and just does his story quickly, efficiently, and his story actually ends with a fight against Z in the vanilla game. Speaking of Wyvern. So, yeah. That's that's how the flags were designed. Sorry.
And it's the end of a long club season. Let's do something silly.
That too, yes.
Ooh, Earth Crystal. We got Zot.
Oh, we got Zot. That'd be more interesting if we didn't already have a cane, though Gambit has not yet checked that hook route.
Well, Zot is also an objective.
Wait, Zot's an objective. Did I say tower key? Oh my gosh. Once again, somebody in this booth wrote these objectives. I'm beginning to think it was you.
I mean, I played the async, but I didn't study.
Yeah. And you let me say tower key was important more than once.
I couldn't remember if Super Cannon was on the list, and I hadn't read yet.
It really isn't.
I was really hoping somebody would rate that treasury. Rex still might.
I mean, I rate it an empty out of 10.
It'll be an echo chamber.
I think that Rex's plan for this Wyvern's going to work very well, because if I remember right, fire bombs will rip right through the wall, even if he puts it up.
Yeah, I don't think that's one of the spell effects that reflects.
Though Rex is not... Oh, nope, he is taking that risk.
Oh, hey, Val. Golbez is giving pink slips to all his subordinates.
Oh, yeah. Well, they failed him. They did fail him miserably. Oh, that's surprising. Zot 1. Nuke will break Val's tornado at Zot 1. I don't know whether Gambit realizes that or not. Rex, on the other hand, won't have a problem.
And Rex is very efficiently doing music first.
So I don't think Gambit actually chased that adamant armor, but Rex might. Different party.
True, I don't think Gambit has even launched the hovercraft.
Yep. Yeah, I'd say that Gambit has almost certainly forgotten that, or just doesn't know that that nuke will break this tornado.
Well, this will take a little while, but he'll still get through it.
It is effectively a free fight once you have elixirs.
But it's time for a reprise of music.
If you liked the cheery Lufia music the first time, you'll love it the second time. So we got to see two really interesting things there while music was going on. First, Rex knowing the game well enough to know that the hit point based items will go, don't worry about magic defense, and will go right through it. Able to take our Octomem out with 2 fire bombs. And we also got to see that Gambit, finally realized, oh wait, the nuke does work, and microwaved our Val.
And here's some dolls to shake up.
I suspect we're going to get 1 Quake and the dolls.
Bye-bye, dolls.
That did not take long. Rex is right on Gambit's heels. Has done Antlion, though that didn't meaningfully lead to anything. So I think Gambit, unless they run off to Antlion, has a slight edge here. That spoon is sadly completely worthless in this seed.
Yep, it's not even money. Because money is meaningless.
Have we checked all the shops? Or did we skip, or did... No, I think Rex checked the Aggart shop. So I think there's no chance of a shop having a Holy Sword or Adamant Armor at this point, beyond the lightsaber. At least on the overworld.
Right.
Oh well, I guess we haven't checked Baron, because we don't have the Baron key.
That's true. But at the rate we're going, we're not going to get there before we get underground anyway.
Rex never found that lightsaber, so still using a rune axe and doing this the old-fashioned way. Well, at least the vanilla way. So Gambit's going to exit out of here. Has to unlock the hovercraft. I'd say Rex is only going to be about a minute and a half, maybe 2 behind.
Remembering to check waterfall. That's a good plan. That's not my favorite waterfall.
Nobody wants to deal with Gauntlet.
Unless it's tournament time, and then that's a good spot to get it out of the way.
That's for sure. You should tell the audience what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So coming up next week, we've got the Zemus Zone 5 tournament, which is a all boss hunts tournament. There's 2 different divisions depending on your preferences for looting and a few other flags. But signups just ended. But be sure to subscribe to the Free Enterprise channel and watch along.
Also, since we have checked every shop, I can now say that S unsafe did come up. There were no life potions on the overworld.
Interesting.
Now, that's particularly meaningful for Rex. Gambit grabbed. Oh, where's Gambit going? Gambit's checking out Aggart. Gambit grabbed the adamant armor. Completely expected. Never pass up on a free adamant armor.
Absolutely. Adamant Cup taught us all that.
Little curious that neither one of them has pushed all the way to the straight 999s. Gambit, I mostly understand why. Fu and Cecil together are a very powerful combo. Probably don't need it. Rex, I'm a little more surprised. Without a dedicated healer, that max hit point could matter a lot.
True. But it's also, I don't know, kind of tedious to eat that many apples at once. Your teeth start to hurt after a while.
Yeah, it's better if you find the gold apples. Gambit's still hunting, which means that we might actually have Rex hitting the underground first. Ogre Axe is an interesting buy. I'm wondering if Rex is thinking about doing a trap chest.
Yeah, I see Ogre Axe and I think Mad Ogres.
Like, if I understand how the flags work, I don't know if they'll get experience from it. But there's those chests, I believe, still have a chance to just pop something like a holy sword.
I believe they still give you experience. It's just the random encounters that wouldn't.
Here's going to be the lightsaber that we know Rex wants.
But we will find out for sure about the experience situation pretty soon, I suspect.
No surprise on the hourglasses and the blizzards. Rex is definitely playing a very hard I have hit points and I'm going to use hit point items game. Buys 90 more. There you go.
Hey, cute. 99 ribbons.
Ah.
Quest fulfilled. Haha.
I don't even know if you wear them. Unless you see a Golbez.
I mean,
Wait.
probably not.
works if you don't even need it for a Golbez. We only have 2 characters.
But Fu wants to braid them into his beard. He is a pretty man.
Well, there's one chest Gambit just skipped, so we know not interested in Staleman. Rex is not shopping, so yeah. 40 seconds behind?
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, Rex
cutscene.
already looked at those shops, so.
Yeah, cutscene too, so cut that down to... Ooh. 10 seconds? 5 seconds? This is close.
We're going to be in lockstep.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh,
Rex just beat him.
Rex passed Gambit.
This is a race.
Yeah, we have Gambit about 5 seconds behind Rex. The question is Gambit looking to grab one of these chests? I don't know. Like, that Ogre Axe buy could have just been muscle memory.
No, Rex, wrong way.
And now we are lockstep.
Okay, is it? Nope, both skipping the chest. Yes, there is a 2-person party max, and Cecil is the hero, or rather, Golbez is. So we only have one choice.
Right, so here's where Rex falls a little bit behind, because Rex is going to give presumably both characters 9,999 hit points, and I can't blame him.
Oh, and we get a free fight.
We get a super free fight. Putting Blizzards up into our top slot. Adamant armor on our boy. A light sword. So we got a light sword and a Gungnir. I mean, completely unnecessary for our about to be very dead karate. As we can see, Gambit just obliterated.
These lunars.
This is much better for Gambit than it is for Rex.
Well, they could each both just throw elixirs at them, right?
Elixirs don't do it. Those Cure 3s that Rex passed up, those would have dealt damage, but elixirs will not deal damage. I've tested that and been sad.
That's sad, yeah.
Now, Rex can just throw those fire bombs, and that should do a ridiculous amount of damage. And I think that's Rex's approach. They also both have the option to do Lunar Frog stats. It's not like these D-Lunars can kill them.
Oh, that's a good firebomb.
Also, Ghost Rider, since yes, wow, that's what hit point based damage does. Ghost Rider to also partially answer your question in chat. Not only the party max party 2, go Rex. It is permajoin. So the runners had to choose whether they're going to take Fu or try to find an easy to get Kane right from the start.
Yeah, so party divergence had to be decided very quickly.
Here I thought that Rex was giving himself a disadvantage, but his understanding of the mechanics of the game, of how these J items work, is making him pull ahead and giving him right now what could be a sizable lead in what is basically an SMS flag set.
Yep. They were lockstep just 2 minutes ago, but now he's already in an airship again.
was like, why is this spell taking so... Oh. Gambit is memeing for us, and I appreciate it.
Thank you, Gambit. Yes, a pitfall is like an airship, but it only goes down. There's the crystal sword.
Yep. And a heroin robe, but that's completely worthless. Rex is not scared about the fact that he does not have life potions, and he's ignoring that item shop.
No, Daphis, a pitfall is a broken elevator.
I am very curious to hear more about that particular metaphor. Oh, we got a double.
Yep. They're doing a little dance for their boss.
Imagine if Dwarf gives us Darkness Crystal.
Oh, that would be so jetty.
Oh, this is going to be so bad for elements. Rex
Yeah.
putting a clinic on here.
And Gambit is chasing that tower key.
Ooh. I wonder if this means that Gambit thinks they're behind. Because the usual rule of thumb is chase your... Wow, Dwarf is just filled with elements. Is chase your objectives. But if you're feeling behind... Or maybe Gambit saw something at the... Was it a Rubicon at the top of tower?
No, it was Ashura.
Okay.
But, I mean, you've got a tower key. It's kind of reflex to jump on that right away as well.
Yep. I know Gambit's playing in the Blue Moon tournament coming up and has been practicing for it. Rex, by the way, will be playing in the Red Moon tournament, which is not to say that either one of them is better than the other, just that Rex in particular, I know, really likes a good challenge. This is why Rex is... I didn't see the key item.
Package.
Okay, we didn't get the triple. Yeah, this is why Rex decided to go with the Kane challenge rather than Fu, which is designed to be the easier approach.
Yeah, he'll have to get used to only having Cecil or Fu, so might as well get started at that.
Good point. Very good point. For those who don't fully know the flags for the moons, in the red flag set, you can only get Fu as your starting character, and only 10% of the time. In the blue moon, I missed another one. Did you catch it?
Luca key.
Oh, fun. In the blue moon, you can't get Fu at all.
I think you could start with him.
Oh, can you?
But the
You're
rule
right.
is, the way I think about it is, Fu is old and retired. If he's going to work, he's going to be self-employed.
You're right, sorry. You can get Fu to start. But you have even less chance of getting Fu, because that's a 1 in 12.
Yeah. So we're not going to see a lot of Fu, but it's going to be exciting when we do.
Gambit getting through Asura without any difficulty, which is not surprising at all. Again,
And Ruby, so another dunce. Or is that the right word for it?
Sure.
Zonk. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yep.
I had to remember Tower of Zonk, which is when Zod has nothing.
Oh, why is Rex fighting the... I just realized that. I don't think Rex realizes this is in K summon. I didn't even blink when Rex went to go fight.
Golbez
And
fighting Golbez.
we have a mirror battle.
The soldier fight I understood because it's free experience basically. But nobody wants to evil wall.
I mean, Evil Wall against 8,000 hit points and an adamant armor, crystal sword adamant armor. This is
It's silly, yes. If it was actual playable Golbez, it would be Cecil, but he'd have the summon skill. But he'd have only one summon.
Look, I posted about these flags on Monday. Since then, Siren has responded to posts basically referencing this flag set about 40 times, saying, I think you're asking about playable Golbez.
Yeah, Siren is getting a little upset with us.
Yes,
Thank you,
S.
S-Grunt.
That Rex is just trying to farm a little bit of experience. You can only get experience from bosses, and since Rex decided to go with the alternate power couple, he's gonna have a little more trouble. Or he's gonna want experience a little bit more.
Yeah. Even though all those hit points, I mean, really.
So I guess we're gonna see now if Gambit's tower key play paid off, or whether that Rex chasing that pan was the right move.
I would love to see the admins change it so that the character doesn't turn to look around at the explosion. Because that's what you do now. You just walk away, don't even look.
Rat tail. We don't even know. Keeping us in suspense.
Yeah, we're going to be chasing this pan next.
Tech Ring's not a terrible find, though. Actually, no. 2 Zeus Gauntlets, never going to happen.
Yeah, you don't need to protect those boys.
And Rex is going to be following in Gambit's footsteps. Or not.
Did he leave a save? I blinked.
So did I, but I assume that he did. It's the best explanation for why he'd land. Though it's possible he also saved outside of Sylph Cave, realized it, and then realized it as soon as he landed and just immediately unlanded and said, resetting back to Sylph is the same as saving and resetting back to here.
That sounds like something that I wouldn't do. Definitely.
Bragan says he saved, though.
Okay. Oh, there we go. Darkness.
Chase your freebies, chase your objectives.
See what's got the goods.
Now, this is a vanilla giant, so while this team should be able to deal with anything on giant, hopefully Rex does save before going on to the giant.
Yeah, and I don't think most of those underground shops weren't checked. So if you want one more adamant, I mean, it might be there.
Oh, I didn't see what was... Alright, so we know Gambit hasn't found that crystal sword yet. And he didn't immediately equip an adamant armor, so I don't think he found adamant in the armor shop. I don't think they found Adam in the armor shop.
So Tomra's left, I think.
Yeah, though Gambit hasn't been to Dwarf Castle yet.
You're right.
We know this Dwarf Castle, well, has the goods.
Nope, not shopping ahead of time. Hopefully does afterwards.
More importantly, Rex did not save ahead of time.
Well, if push comes to shove, he's got to save at the bottom of the tower.
As long as he doesn't override it. I mean, Crystal Sword, Adamant Cecil. There's not a lot that scares me here. Crystal Sword, Adamant Cecil with almost 9,000 hit points. Yeah.
And a Zeus Gauntlet, you know, just for fun.
Every little bit counts.
I kind of hope by the end of this, we somehow manage to kill all of the element spots. Or element bosses.
Ruby's the only one we haven't seen if you count one of the Mylons as both Mylons. Well, that's not scary.
Yeah, that's not an exciting blue robe.
Look, I promised a jet seat. Apparently, I just didn't realize how much I was promising.
They beat it in 10 minutes. I don't think we'll get under an hour.
I don't know. Rex gets out of here at probably about 52 minutes. No pass. Has to climb all the way up. Kane working as a chemist and Golbez going to town with Crystal Sword Adamant. You might be able to get that fight done in time. It's tight. Gambit is shopping. This is promising.
There you go. Oh, plague. That's annoying.
That's actually a little bit scary. Because this is not an RA1 Golbez. And unless Rex found kamikazes, which I'm pretty sure he didn't, it's not like he's going to have an easy way to kill.
Ooh, and I don't think he saved after the water hag, so he's got to go through that script again.
Yeah, that's probably all. Yeah, that's probably all she wrote for the sub-hour dream. But
I didn't seriously have a hope for that.
I'm actually much more curious how Rex is going to approach this plague fight.
Gambit can get underground. I don't know if they picked up kamikazes either.
I don't think they did. That would have helped a lot.
Yeah, because that's a really good way to life-death cycle.
In Rex's position right now, I think I would. It's a hard decision. I think I would beat up Kane right now which is too late for that. So you can get a little bit of life death cycle and maybe even put the curse ring on.
Oh, you're right, Miss Micaiah. We haven't seen. Well, we've got starting life potions, it looks like.
Rex still has 19 life potions left.
So we are good on that.
The starting kit was the loaded kit. I think we just have to pop the Bacchus and hope. It's only 24k hit points here. This definitely takes out any life roulette chances. That's a good high roll there. A few more of those will help. 10,000. 15,000. 20,000 almost. Next hit should do it.
Okay, math pays off.
And while we were watching Rex bounce off Plague, we do have a first place finisher in this race. Harumph off stream has finished with a time of 52 minutes and 22 seconds.
Well, the sub-hour dream did come true off-stream.
That is a very impressive time.
You know, he didn't do music. That saved him some time.
Yeah, I know. Faded that music hard.
And Rex is headed to the moon.
Funny, I was wondering why Rex did the summon spots, and I'm still assuming it's probably because he just didn't notice that K-Summon's not on. But if it was for experience, that was a really good choice, because I think that experience probably was the difference between beating that plague spot.
Yeah, it could be. Is it Vanilla Foo? Boo.
Seed's just giving us canes. Hey, am I supposed to roll vanilla? No, Dathis. You are not at all famous for anything involving vanilla. In fact, as I understand it, your reputation is that you never can manage to get anything vanilla in any of your seeds. I'm going to be struck by the FE gods.
Just doing all the memes, including the anti-memes.
Yes. As I said, there is no fastness. This is, again, purely to represent the fact that yes, Fu fights, or Fu, sorry, Golbez fights, Golbez and Fu actually fight Z the old-fashioned way. They go down the moon. How'd they get there is actually anyone's guess. Maybe I should have thrown the pass in.
I don't think Golbez seems like the party kind of guy. He probably wouldn't go to the club.
Yeah, good point.
But to be canonically accurate, they should die to Zeromus, right?
Hey, if the runners want to die as Zeromus, that's not on me.
Mr.
Looks like,
Googly Eye is getting nuked repeatedly.
yeah, but this plague battle might actually end up the same way that Rex's first one did. Oh no.
Nope, just barely.
Tell me, did Rex actually save at that halfway point, or
He went into the room at least, so I think he did.
could?
Although
I
it
mean,
would be the ultimate swag walk to not do it.
considering I think his last save before that was before Waterhag. Yeah.
That would be so funny. In a terrible way, but still.
All right. So this is it. This is the two-person fight against Z. Something that probably don't see very often.
But, yeah. Got a couple flags showing up.
Are they hats? Tell me they're
Yes.
hats.
They are Z-shaped hats.
Yes. What do those flags mean?
Zeromus is an ancient evil being of chaos, so the FE admins don't want to take responsibility for releasing him onto the world. So instead, we leave him in place and let him dress up. So what's the question?
Hat.
Hat. I don't think that's a hat.
No. Gigamus? Chrono Trigger?
It's got a really goofy face. Okay, it is from Chrono Trigger. I don't remember it, so it must be hard.
I think it's in the Black Omen.
That makes sense. I don't like that place.
So what we're seeing here on Rex's side, Rex did exactly what I expected. Bacchus on Golbez and isn't at all anchored. I have no clue what Golbez's agility is, but based on these shakes and the speed of this, not at all good. Doesn't matter. Damage is high, and he has a unlimited stack of elixirs, and Kane's just going to be an alchemist.
And Golbez is going to drink all of the wine.
And I've been corrected. Apparently, Gigamus is from Mount Woe. Which, in context, I assume that's the mountain where... oh, yeah, spoilers. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember this at all. But it's been a while. Maybe I'll do this after I finish my Lufia.
Despite a lack of healers, despite terrible agility, this is the least dangerous Z fight I have seen in a long time.
Yeah, it's silly.
I don't think Gambit has a chance to overcome. Yeah, I don't think Gambit has a chance to overcome here.
No, probably not, but... I think the agility is so messed up that he's not even... Rex isn't even bothering to Bacchus anymore, because it keeps black holing out.
Or
just... felt contrary towards me. That's okay.
I mean, this is going to be a slower fight for Rex, and things would go really south if Kane falls. But I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I'm not used to getting nervous about a character falling when they're still above 3,000.
Oh,
And getting the Bacchus too.
well, that's a little spicy. Duel. Well job, S-Grunt.
Dual Zerkers, go!
A common refrain in chat for anyone new here is quint when you berserk all 5 characters. But we only have 2.
And Gambit is jumping into it now.
I know. Look at that. Gambit's got 2/3 the health of.
I know, that's just what you doing.
But there's our rocks.
Gigamus is getting down.
That makes Rex our 2nd place winner with an official time of 104.43, just sniping Warlink, Warlink05, who came in at 104.51.
Nice.
Congratulations, Rex. You're muted, Rex.
How about now?
Yep, we can hear you now.
Alrighty, well, GG to the folks, and how are you folks doing?
We're doing good.
I'm doing great. How did you feel about the seed?
You gave me apples and fire bombs. I was happy.
Yeah, that was that was a clinic as far as I'm concerned on how to use apples and fire bombs. At one point, Gambit reached the D-Lunars before you, and you used fire bombs to shred through them, using what I would call the more difficult party, and just finish that fight before, well before Gambit did.
Yeah, well, when you have best boy in the party, it's always, the right choice.
So I wanted to ask a question. I'm going to let Ribbon Quest ask a question she might have. Why did you fight the 2 bosses in Feymarch?
2 reasons. 1, couldn't remember if case someone was on. 2, I wanted a little bit of experience since I had the Crystal Sword for Cecil. So I wanted him to have a little more. I had the 10 key items, so I'm like, well, that'll be a nice little boost to him.
Understandable. Ribbon, you got anything?
We felt like that extra experience might have made your Plague second go a little more smoothly.
Yes, Plague. I was fearing when he would show up with having such a fast anchor.
I'm curious. I know you only sort of skimmed the flags. Did you realize that was a vanilla giant?
Nope.
Yeah, we saw the lack of a safety save and overwriting saves and all. But
yeah,
when you've got that many hit points, meh.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried. Plague was about the only thing that could have gave me trouble there, and that's exactly what I ran into.
At least you got the free fight just before it.
Yep.
Well, do you have any other thoughts on this very fast seed?
Oh, it was a fun time. Thanks for putting this on. I had fun. The thank you to you two for the. Oh boy, words are hard. Thank you for the commentary to Firebird and Ribbon. Thank you to Dothis for the restream. Thanks for Eskrent for pushing the buttons. And just, yeah, GG's to all the racers. It was a fun race.
Good game to you, too.
And thank you for agreeing to be restreamed.
Oh, no problem. I have fun with the restreams.
Well, while we were speaking with Rex there, we've got Gambit in the Z fight. I didn't see enough of it, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure what we've got is Golbez going away with Crystal Sword and Fu probably healing.
I saw some reflected nukes.
Good choice. Speeds up the fight. Weird that I'm a little more nervous about Gambit's health with only 6,000. Only 6,000.
I know, I mean, how could you possibly beat Z with only 6,000 hit points on your entire party?
Hey, there's 12,000 in the party.
Yeah, afraid. Whatever.
Which curiously is about how much health you usually have for a full party of 5.
Or one young.
Or one young. Find the lie in that. I think we're already into the nuke phase, so this should be...
Oh, there's rocks. Even though they didn't actually go off and hit anyone.
Oh. Well, at least you tried. There you go.
You can do it, Z.
And yeah, we have a dead Gigamus. So with that, we have Gambit having finished with an official time of 1 minute, 10 seconds, and 1 minute, 10... What? You want to try that?
Hours. 1 hour, 10 minutes, 37 seconds. And we're going to try and get Gambit in here for his interview. Hello, Gambit. GG's.
Thank you. GG's to everybody involved. That was fun.
Glad you had a good time. Anything there in that seat stand out to you?
Just that I forgot how weird two-person Aromas fights are. That's pretty much it. It was pretty straightforward and simple. Do your objectives, and everything kind of came together. I mean, the double in Zot, the double in Dwarf, and then you got the pan from Ordeals, which will lead you to the Darkness Crystal of Sheila 1, and Earth Crystal was behind Baron Inn. So I'm very, very, easy seed there.
Yeah, I imagine someone who was purely chasing, well, Ordeals, because you always chase Ordeals, but Ordeals and objectives might have finished that maybe even the 40 minutes.
Yeah, I know I absolutely messed around doing the full clear of the overworld, the full clear of the underworld. And had I, gone and did a couple other things in a different order, or actually, tried to shoot for the objectives right off the bat, might have been able to finish faster, but I still had fun with it. That's all that matters.
I did want to ask mostly about the tower play. What was it? Something along the lines of just sort of, instincts from having done more traditional seeds? What got you to go chase that tower?
It's more the fact I don't like the Falcon. I wanted to get the Enterprise back. I had the tower key, so we go through the hook route. I land immediately and do full tower and get the Enterprise back. And That way I'm never having to fly the Falcon at all in the seed.
Love the reasoning. I really do.
Very fair. You want your car.
Yeah,
I
plus
mean-
it's so much fun to watch the Enterprise bust through the mouse instead of the Falcon. It's like, where's the drill? How do you do this?
Forgot about that. So what did you think of that plague fight?
That was a little bit hairy. I can definitely understand if other runners like might have taken a wipe to it and had to try it again. Because again, two character parties, especially one where I was running with Cecil, was just straight up my my anchor the whole seat. I didn't even bother moving anybody. Well, he's a hero anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, two member party. That's a very fast fight and can get very hairy very quickly. Thankfully, I had enough power overwhelming with Cecil and the nukes thrown by Fu to get through it right on the nick of time. I think I was at the 1 count when I beat that fight.
Oh no, you were at 0 and everybody watching was clenching.
I mean, at the bright side, I did have the save in the giant, and Water Hag was a pushover, so I would have been okay.
Were you aware that this was Vanilla Giant?
Yes, I was. I
Okay.
was aware. I saw it in the flag set. I knew it was vanilla, and really, it's like, you know, without a Tella, I don't really run giant as early as I normally do. Everybody knows my affinity for Tella and doing D machines, so no Tella, vanilla giant really didn't bother me at all. I was like, you know, I'll do the giant. When I do the giant, it's, you know, when I go up there, I'm going to be ready for it one way or another.
Yes, you're right. Your opposing on-stream runner did bounce off that plague the first time. Possibly partially due to the fact that he decided to go for the alternate team.
Oh, Rex would have had to did the meme team of Cecil and Kane.
Of course he did.
Of course, Rex did. Well, I mean, GG's to him. I mean, meme it up. This was definitely the seed for it, because, you know, you got those apples in the shops. I'm hoping Rex at least used one of the Soma drops to give Kane MP. You got to keep that meme alive.
With him.
I think he gave him 2.
Yay! Kane gets MP. Woohoo!
Ribbon? You got anything else?
No, I think I'm good. GG's to Gambit.
Yeah. Good game.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dathis, for putting on the show, Escrunt for doing the tracking, FBLU and Ribbon Quest for doing the comms. It's good to be featured again. I know it's been a while since I've been on a stream, but I've missed FE, and I'm looking forward to the tournament coming up starting Tuesday.
Well, that's a amazingly perfect segue. But before we do that, and I'm going to let Ribbon talk about that in a bit, I want to just say that this was the final race of the club season. So final race of my club and the final race of the club season. But that doesn't actually mean that all the clubs are closing shop. We still have at least 2, and I think maybe even a few more clubs. They're still going on. I know 99%ers is going on at least for a few more weeks. I know Film Fam is going on for at least a few more weeks. So if you enjoy any of this club stuff, even while the upcoming tournament is going on, you can still participate in a couple of the clubs. Mine is done, and like I said, the club season's done, but there is plenty more fun to be had in sort of non-official settings. But there's also the official setting, the official the official tournament. Ribbon?
Yep, and tomorrow evening there's going to be a prospectus for the tournament. Exact time has yet to be decided, but just subscribe to the channel and you'll get a nice little alert when it does go live. And so yeah, Skull is saying 7 or 8
Eastern.
Yes, Eastern.
We'll know more. Anything else, Ribbon?
Nope. We are going to raid Fried Potato, who's starting a Blue Moon Ladder Seed soon, or just did probably. So if you are planning to run that, I don't know how the ladder works, but yeah, spoilers if that's a thing. Yay!
That is definitely